Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. We just got back from the UPS facility here and picked up my fuel pump for the Jeep, for the red Jeep down here. And then I'm actually going to pull this down there because I want to check some stuff. But I'll show you when I get down there. But I got the parts Jeep pulled up to the shop. The red Jeep in the shop. So we are had to come up here and get my keys for the shop, but we're on the track, and there went my keys, to getting the red Jeep gone. I think I got a buyer for it, so it needs to get ready to go. But anyways, I'm gonna pull the truck down here and I will update y'all when I get down there. Alright, guys, so we're down here at the shop and I got the raisin pulled up here, I guess you could call it. But got this pulled up here to get ready to cut this piece off and put on the other Jeep, and we're gonna clean it out and rearrange some stuff. I'm going to cut the axles out from under it when we put it on the trailer, because I want to keep the axles off of it, and I want to see if there's anything in here that's worth keeping. So like these little bumper caps, this little vacuum ball and stuff like that, and then take it to the junkyard. And then we got this Jeep in here. Got it pulled up in the shop. Here's the new hood that I was talking about off the parts Jeep out there. I do need to find a fender flare for the front, and also here is my new fender here, which I might unbox in this video. I don't know, but the main focus of this video is see if we can get this thing started. But as y'all can see, here's my two wiring harnesses that I need to cut and splice. Here's the old fender. It's all kind of jacked up. Here is the old flare, which I think I might can save it, because it's actually not in that bad a shape. I might just need some of the new brackets, but anywho, I got the new struts on it, as y'all seen. But the main focus of today is getting it started. I gotta pull this radiator out and get it tested. I gotta get a new battery for it, because I'm not giving up my Odyssey off of my black Jeep. But anyways, let's see if there's any more updates. I think that's it. I'm gonna go to the junkyard and try to find the steering wheel airbag, because the one that I ordered off of eBay, somehow I guess the seller double sold it. I don't know, but gotta do that. Got a new air box out there, and that should be it. Other than paint, I got a price on paint the other day. Anyway, like I was saying, paint to do the hood, the fender, and the grill is only gonna be like $100, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna pick it up sometime this week. And then here's the new grill out here, right there. And I gotta find a bumper, because this bumper off this Jeep is 9 kinds of bent. So I'm gonna find a new bumper, probably at the salvage yard. But anyways, I gotta go do some stuff. Gotta go pick up some lawnmower parts and that kind of thing. And then here in a little bit, be back and we'll work on this Jeep. See if we can get her started tonight. Alright guys, so this is actually the next day. And as you can see here, starting to drill out all of these spot welds here to take off this front structure piece off of the parts Jeep here. I got the hood unloaded out of the back of it, as y'all seen yesterday, and I do have the shop AC running for some reason with the door open. But anyways, getting it cooled off in there a little bit. But the main point for me today is I'm going to try to get everything off of this Jeep that I need, and hopefully get this Jeep loaded up on that trailer down there so we can start getting ready to cut the axles out of here. I'm just going to cut those out junkyard style. I'm going to keep these wheels and tires because these are some of my spares that I had laying around. But for the most part, just going to cut the brake lines. I'm actually going to undo the shocks properly because they look pretty new except for being covered in mud. Just going to cut the arms, cut the brake lines, cut the sway bar, cut the steering. Same thing in the rear. Probably just going to cut the leaf spring, or at least the U-bolts, and cut that out. And then get ready to take this thing through the junkyard. And thought I would let y'all know, we bought this little DeWalt drill. This is not, paid advertising, but this thing does great. And we got some Irwin drill bits. That set was like $100, and they're just eating through this metal. And as you can see, some of this is like triple wall, where this, and this meets, and it's just eating through it. As you can see by all the metal shavings all over me, and yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna have to remove this little fender support here. Just gonna drill out that rivet, and continue drilling out the spot welds, and this piece should be ready to come off. I do need this horn as well as this bumper support, fender thing support right there, that little triangle piece. I'm going to take that off, and I believe that should be it as far as getting this piece off. I got a new air box, which is right here, for that Jeep in there. I do need to test the radiator in that Jeep in there to make sure it's good, because it doesn't have any coolant in it for whatever reason. But anyways, I'm going to keep going here, and it seems as if this 5/16 drill bit is doing just fine. I might have to open it up to a like a 7/16 or something like that, but it seems to be doing fine right now. But I'll keep y'all updated. Okay, so got this piece off, new piece over there. Same process, bunch of spot welds all the way across here. Just cut the wire. We just cut the wiring harness on this one because we don't need that, because that won't work on the black Jeep or this Jeep. This is a 90 model, and there's a lot of mechanical type stuff on here. But you got all that stuff out of the way. You got this piece off and ready to go on the other Jeep. I am going to set it down on a something flat and pound everything back down and make sure everything is nice and smooth and flat and ready to go on that Jeep. So there's that. But pretty easy stuff. Just time consuming and finding all the spot welds and everything, and that's it. Probably gonna, he's already starting on the fuel pump on that Jeep. I believe I just have to find the but like I was saying, the hardest part about it is finding all the spot welds. You gotta fold some stuff over and all that kind of thing. I'm kind of give you all an idea in case you're doing this. One there, all the way down through here. There's one there, and going up. And there's a bunch on this piece which we cut it off, sitting in the seat. There's a wasp. But anyways, went ahead and took the tire off, give us a little bit more room, and I guess I can start cutting all this stuff out of here too while I'm here. But anyways, we'll get to work and see if we can get this Jeep started tonight. Alright guys, so while he calls and asks around for a lock ring, I'm going to go ahead and start taking all this stuff off up here. So there's 2 tins, there's one here, and the nut, there's a nut on here, and a nut here, and then have to take this off, and all these bolts up here, which I already have off, and then probably have to take this off, unclip everything from it. It's just a hood latch, but all this stuff need unclipped all across here, and then this should be able to come off, and then the radiator and everything else. Okay, so we got that top bar off, and the electric fan for this side just unbolted this shroud and left it there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to unbolt this condenser here, bolt here, just leave it hanging. That way we don't disturb the AC system at all. And we're going to take we're going to fill this radiator full of water and check it. Did put the hoses, I'm going to put this hose back on it, got that bottom hose on it. I'm going to fill it up full of water and see if there's any leaks in it at all, and then after that I guess we can start putting it back together. We ordered a ring for the fuel pump. It will be here in the morning, so yeah, that'll probably be the next video, but either way, I guess that's it. Okay guys, so we filled the radiator up full with some distilled water I had over here, and so far, I mean, that's from pouring it. But like I was saying, I have a little bit right here from where we were pouring it, and there's a little bit right there that's been there since we worked on the Hyundai, but there hasn't been any leaks out of it. It's been probably a solid hour maybe, and while I've been working this piece out and working out this little place right there, it's a little low, but straighten this piece back out and pulled it out. That way we can slide the new piece up into it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down through here and grind off all of these spot welds. That way we can fit the new piece, which is right behind me, right there. We can slip it in here and start fitting everything in place and start welding. Also, another thing is I need to get these old brackets off this one and this little brace down there. So got a little oil on them, but gotta get those 2 braces off and do a little straightening of this piece right here. But that shouldn't be much of a big deal. What I'm going to do there is I'm going to thread a bolt into it and weld onto it and attach my stud puller and pull. Well guys, there it is. Got the new piece kind of set up here. I mean it's still loose, but I gotta go pick up some wire from my little welder over here. I ended up pulling out my old Harbor Freight welder that I'm going to use to tack some of this stuff on there, and then we're going to see how strong it really is, and then I might just weld this on here with that, because this is not like a structural piece. All this holds on is the fender, and then the fender holds on the grill, and there's nothing structural about this piece. I believe this is the actual structure piece right here, this middle piece. This is outside skin for all of this stuff. This, I believe, is part of the fender well, or this might be. There's a wall here. Oh, this wall and this wall, and this attaches to the fender well, and you can see a little lip right there. That is this piece right here. So this piece is nothing structural by any means. We didn't mess with anything structural on this thing. As you can see, it's going to fit up really well. I got to bend out that piece there. You can see the old spot welds, and I got to bend this piece as well. You can see right there. You can still see daylight through it. You know, I didn't want to mess with that yet. I wanted to get this piece on it. I want to bolt the fender onto it. This crossbar, which is this piece here that we took off a while ago, and maybe even the grill, and kind of see how everything fits, everything jives, and that'll kind of hold everything together, and I can check how square it is and all that kind of thing. Like I said, I do have a new fender over there. I'll probably unbox it in this video because it is getting late. It's about 8:30 already, but all I'm gonna have to do with this, I'm gonna have to bend this piece back out here because it's kind of bent back a little bit, which isn't a big deal, and then do some tack welds in here. We got it bolted right there and right there, bolted up pretty solid, and then use those to kind of set the height of this piece. But that's about it. That's probably going to be all for me today. I am going to unbox this fender and show y'all that real quick. And also, my radiator here hasn't leaked a drop. So that is excellent. I really didn't want to buy a $300 radiator, but oh well. If I had to, I would have had to anyway. But I'm going to pull this fender out over here and show y'all that. This is the same people that I bought the front bumper and front fender for the Hyundai. Okay, so there's the new fender. As you can see there, got the mounting holes, got the studs up front, everything you need. And this fender also came with this little liner here, so that's actually pretty nice. And like I said, I'm going to use this fender flare, but I'm going to have to get some new brackets for it to put on the fender. Anyways, this will all work for a day. For me, this is probably a short video. For you guys, it's a lot of work. But anyways, there's the Jeep, and also super good packaging on these. You can see it's like a silhouette with 2 rows of bubble wrap in there, and then the new hood, of course. I'm going to be priming it. But guys, I think that's all for me today on the Jeep. And I'm going to go in, wash up, and probably order some more parts. I do need a couple more things, but as you can see there, there's the parts Jeep. Gonna get this thing ready to strip down within the next week or so. This is Tuesday when this video is going live, so tomorrow is the Copart auction for Fayetteville, and for me anyways. So I'm going to be trying to buy another Hyundai. I'm going to keep it a secret on what kind of Hyundai it is and what year it is. But let me tell you, it'll be the newest vehicle that I own. So there you go. There's your hint for that. And right now the newest vehicle I own is the 6-liter. But anyways guys, if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications. That way you get notified when I post a video. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope y'all have a great day.